Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got some interesting information for you guys today, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump in. Alright, today I'm going to be covering some different things on this video. Apologize, I didn't have a video yesterday. I've been having some issues with my laptop that I use for recording and stuff, and it's been having issues while recording. I think it's finally, taking a crap on me, and it's probably on its last leg. So I got a new computer up and running here, as you guys can see in the background. I set this one up just specifically for recording and editing videos, so hopefully I'll have some higher quality videos coming out for you guys here in the future, and maybe I'll be able to do some live streams. I'm trying to get used to the OBS software and stuff like that because I've never really used it before. I've just been using the stuff that comes with Windows to get started on my channel here, but eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to take this to the next level and do some higher quality recording, some interviews, and some live streams for you guys. So let's jump into it here today. All right, so currently the crypto market cap is at 2.4 trillion. We've been slowly coming down, and I've talked about this on my channel before. I think summertime, we usually have a correction in the crypto market, and it's fairly normal. Now, are we going to keep coming down for the next several months until later this year and then take off again? Well, we're not sure what's exactly going to happen here, but I think we're going to still go into a bull run later this year and into 2025. And there's some of the narratives right now that are really going to be hot narratives, I think, in this bull run, as well as many others that, especially gaming, artificial intelligence, DeepIn, stuff like that. A lot of these coins have been crushed really hard lately, and there's a lot of them out there that are great buys right now. And if we do get into a bull run later this year and into 2025, you're not going to want to miss out on the prices that are right now, because if that happens, you will never see these prices again on these coins till the next bear cycle, if ever. So you just don't know what's going to happen. Some of these gaming coins are going to come and take off and explode, and then they're going to go to zero after this bull run. And some of them are going to stay up in higher market cap because the ecosystem is going to grow. They're going to have likely some hot AAA games that are get fully adopted in crypto. And I'm going to show you some posts about that in this video here, why other people agree with me on that, why they think that is also the case. So basically here, if we look at the crypto market cap, Bitcoin at under $64,000. Ethereum's holding strong at 3,400. I think likely because of the Ethereum ETFs that are coming up here. Those are predicted to start on July 2nd. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not yet. That was the target date, so we'll have to see what happens with that or not. So I think in the next few weeks here, you're going to see an Ethereum ETF likely. A lot of these coins have been hit pretty hard, but Solana's still holding pretty strong. Cardano's at 38 cents, not doing too bad. Avalanche down to $25. Chainlink at 13. If we look at ICP, that's down under $8. That is in a fantastic buying zone right now. Caspa is still holding pretty strong at 15 cents, but HBAR still holding, at 7.5 cents or so. Render at $7. It's had a pretty decent correction, but some of these coins, like Filecoin down to $4, are some really good buys right now. These coins did really well. I think Filecoin got up to over $12 in this bull run already. So that's like a 3x from here. So if you look at those coins that have, had these big pumps, especially some of these microcap gaming coins, they had these huge pumps and now they're down. Some of them, those gaming coins are down like 90% right now. Those are absolute steals if they're good quality projects out there that you don't want to miss out on. So keep that in mind. I picked up some more Lit Labs because I think that project is a good gaming project, and it's extremely cheap right now. It's down like 92% from its all-time high just a few months ago. Now's the time to dollar cost average into these coins while they're extremely low prices. So we'll jump into this post here by Alex Becker. I fully agree with this post. He says there are an absurd amount of high-funded, high-quality Web3 games made by the top-of-class studios releasing in the next 1 to 2 years. Just in time for the bull run, and if they happen in 1 year. All that is required is just one, literally just one, to be a mainstream hit, and the entire market cap of gaming cryptos will 20x. It's not a matter of if, it's just when, and he says here, when is very likely very soon. And then he continues on here, all you have to do is ask yourself if just one of the dozens of studios with $50 to $100 million in funding can create a good game. He says, in my opinion, the answer is yes, it's nearly guaranteed. I agree with that. And if that's the case, a surge in coin values in the near future is all but guaranteed as well. I fully agree with this. I think all it's going to take is one hit games to take off in crypto and to make crypto gaming explode. And you're going to see all of the gaming coins likely to explode. Some of them obviously are going to do better than others, but some of them, most of them, are going to do extremely well and start exploding with just a hint. And if you guys doubt this, take a look at AI with Web3 and crypto in early 2023. You had Nvidia taking off. With that news of Nvidia taking off, crypto gaming exploded, and a lot of the AI coins did like 10, 20x. Some of them that even I was in did like 100x. So that is very possible that this happens with gaming at some point. It's just going to take one good quality AAA game to make crypto gaming explode. So it's just a matter of time, in my opinion. So I'm heavy in crypto gaming. I'm in several different gaming coins, and I think at some point we're going to see crypto gaming explode. When it does, I don't want to miss out on that. So I went really heavy in gaming this bull run. I also have a good amount of artificial intelligence coins in my portfolio. I have quite a few, and I do have some deep in plays as well. I also have some ISO 222 plays just in case that narrative takes off. But you know, it may or may not this bull run. We don't know yet. It's still early, hopefully, and I think that at some point in this bull run, gaming is going to absolutely explode. It's just going to take one game to go mainstream. So I want to jump into the crypto chart here with Bitcoin. As you can see, you know, we've come up here and we keep getting rejected off from like the 72,000 level. We did come down here and got all the way down to like 55,000 something. And then we came back up to 72,000. Now we're coming back down. Hopefully we'll bottom out again around the 60,000 mark and not come all the way down to like 42,000 or 52,000. Something ridiculous in here. I don't see that happening, but you know, I can't tell you for sure what's going to happen. What I do know is we did jump all the way up here on this weekly candle with very little resistance. And when that happens, but I do like the fact that we had this wick here, this downward wick that's really a big wick here that shows that nope, we're not going to let you come any lower. We rejected it and pushed you back up here right away. This wick is a good sign, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee that we're going to stay above these levels. There is the possibility that we come down here and come down here yet before we take off into this massive, hopefully, bull run later this year and into 2025. So we'll have to see if that happens or not. We may see some more pain in these markets, but typically crypto bottoms out in June for the most part, but it doesn't mean that we necessarily will. It's not guaranteed. This here was like May and June of 2021, and then we took off in July. We started taking off again in July, so hopefully this is what we'll see in July with crypto, and hopefully we'll make some new all-time highs and get up here over 100,000 with Bitcoin. If we go to the previous halving here, this all got screwed up because of COVID, so it's really difficult to tell and predict what's going to happen here because this whole thing here got screwed up by COVID. And you know, if we look at the previous bull run here before the last one, this one in 2017, we had a blow off top and we came all the way down, had this huge correction in December of 2018, but this peaked out in December of 2017. So 4 years from that would be the 2021 cycle, and 4 years from that would be 2025. So hopefully we'll go into 2025 like this and not have a crazy correction here in the near future. But we came all the way down here in 2018. So December 2018 is when we bottomed out last time. But back here in June, we bottomed out, and then we started picking up in July, and then we went all the way down here in 2018. But this was the bear market. This wasn't the middle of the cycle. This was like basically 2022, and we did this in 2022. We came all the way down, and then we started coming up in 2023. This is 2019 here, but this would be like 2023 now, and we peaked out. We came all the way up here in June, and then we started coming down in June and July, and then it kept coming all the way down into December after that. So This was like 2023 version of 2019. So it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen here. It's not exactly following what we did in the previous bear cycles, and a lot of this has to do with the Bitcoin ETF. The Bitcoin ETFs made us pump hard and pump fast, and then, but after we got this correction here, after we came up to like 3/4 of our last bull run peak here from 2017, peaked out at like around 20,000. We came all the way down to 3,000, and then we came all the way up to like 14,000, and then we started correcting down and got all the way down to like 6,400 here before we started taking off again. And then we had COVID kind of screw this up. So we would have had the halving right in here, but we had COVID kill us here. So I'm not sure what would have happened around this halving time. But I do know that even though with COVID happening in the market, and we haven't seen anything like COVID this time around, crashing the markets, we still took off into a big bull run. But what helped us out with this cycle, we have to keep in mind, is we had all of those stimulus checks coming into the market before this bull run. So a lot of those stimulus checks stimulated this market and helped out this bull run. So it's hard to say what's gonna happen this time around, but you know, it came up into, you know, 64,000, and then we crashed in May and June, and then we started taking off towards the end of July in this cycle. So we bottomed out here kind of in June again. So hopefully we're bottoming out in June again here, and hopefully we're just coming down here in June, and we're going to start to take off again, and hopefully we'll get into this new all-time high here and break up into this, you know, this price discovery zone. And with the liquidity cycle coming into the market, hopefully we'll take off again into a major bull run. So if we look at this psychology of a market cycle, it's really hard to say where we're at. Hopefully we're into this disbelief phase here before we're coming up, or hopefully we're in the hope or optimism phase here, where hopefully this was the optimism. We came down the correction, and then we take off again into the bull run. Hopefully we're not up here and coming down again and ending the bull cycle. I wouldn't think that's the case because we're still early in the liquidity cycle. So liquidity is coming into the market typically pushes the price of crypto up. So hopefully we're like right here where the optimism is where we're at now, and we're having this correction here, and we're going to take off into this bull run. That's kind of where I'm thinking that we're at here. If I can zoom in on this, hopefully that helps out looking at it a little bit easier here for you. But hopefully this is where we're at. We're coming down into this here, and we're going to take off towards the end of the year and into 2025 with a screaming bull run here. We don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you for sure what's going to happen with this. So, you know, we'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. That's pretty much all we can do, guys. Also, don't forget to check out my free Telegram, guys. The link for that will be in the description below and the pinned comment. If you're interested in my Discord community, that is through Patreon, and that is also in the pinned comment and the description below. Don't forget to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me.